everyone, welcome back. Those that don't know, my name is James and welcome back to another episode of How Messy Can My Hair Be in a series of vlogs. Only joking, those that don't know, we are Tailgate Theatre. We produce pantomimes, children's events and productions across the UK and beyond. Today we are working on our Halloween production because next week we have our photo shoot, our initial photo shoot for the show, and so we are just updating a backdrop. So behind me you will see Uncle Phil making his first entrance into the Tailgate vlogs. Phil, where are we?
We are at the secret location, the place that should not be named.
I'm so happy that you're on the vlogs. Those that don't know, Phil is always appearing on our Instagram stories and has become a bit of a legend on the Instagram stories.
Hello, Gators.
So what are you doing today?
Hello, Gators. Fancy seeing you guys here on this channel. Is it the same channel? Is it a different channel? Who knows? Who knew? Fancy seeing you guys without a stitch of makeup on.
So what are you doing today?
Today I am covering this in black paint
because
it's currently Aladdin's place, and we don't want it to be Aladdin's place. We want it to be Beetle Spoof.
Yeah, so we've got this amazing cloth. So we work with different charities across the UK, but this one in particular we have borrowed from Snaith and Cowick Drama, which is a grassroots amateur dramatics company that put on these really amazing pantomimes, and it's currently chaired by Steve, who is one of our pantomime dames and a costume creator, and this is one of their backdrops that we have borrowed because they borrow a lot of our scenery. So it really is conducive that we share and share alike. It helps with the environment, helps with recycling, and we get to feel great for lending our stuff to help people learn how to be in theatre, learn the backstage, learn how to script write, learn how to be in shows. So yeah, we're covering this one up today. Just the sign though, to make it more useful. We're using Flint's black, which is a really high quality black paint. And Phil, do you water it down?
You do with this one in particular, yes you do, because it's a concentrate.
So it will take a couple of layers, but thin layers are better?
Yes, yeah, always, yeah.
Why?
The more you layer it up, then the less, well, it can take more scrapes, damage, and you know, it's not going to reflect anything that's underneath.
Yeah, and if we did one chunky layer, I presume it would crack easier?
It would easily crack, yeah, and then you start, the wear and tear just like appears so much sooner, which you don't want, especially when you're putting cloths up and down theatre places all day, and going in vans, out of vans, all that issue. So, James, what are you currently doing?
Why are you talking like David Attenborough?
Because I'm a professional. It's me, Uncle Phil.
To do this. That's why. Why am I doing it?
Because it just quickens up the situation. Because we want to get loads of layers on to try and cover this letter in. Because it's canvas, it's a natural material, so we have to get plenty of layers on to cover all the bits. Beautiful, Beyonce. Hello, Gators. Today it is Beetle Spoof photo shoot day. It is me, Uncle Phil, and I have took ownership of the camera today, the vlogging camera. So, obviously, we've got our Lewis here, look, because like he features heavily in these vlogs, and then we've only got Dame James in his ear, dressed as. Who are you, James?
It's showtime! I don't know what voice I'm going to do.
Can you guess who he is? He's Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice.
I'm Beetle Spoof. Well, actually,
Spoof.
I'm Betty Beetle.
Betty Beetle.
Now, unfortunately, this isn't the wig that was meant to come today. The post didn't bring it. Issues with delivery. But you know what? This is from Tamu. And it will get us through the day.
It's been quite stressful, Huns. But look, he's got moss attached to his head and everything. It's really cool. He's done a really good job of his makeup. So yeah, we're about to go to our makeshift graveyard that I've just set up. And we've got professional photographer Ashley come in. So yeah, we'll see you in a bit.
Give it a go.
So here we go. You can see a Dame James, a Betty Beetle live action photo shoot going off here. As you can see, she was born to smoke. And here's our Lewis. He is in charge of the smoke today.
I am. I'm a techie now, so for all of your tech needs, hit me up.
Yes, hit him up, tech needs. Oh, look what's going on here.
This is burst, but I'm on.
Crikey.
Is that still in place? Not really.
I shall come and sort that. That was part one of today's photo shoot. A very quick graveyard outdoor shoot at the secret location, the place that should not be named. And now we are off to Doncaster's Little Theatre, which we have rented for the afternoon to do some more studio shots.
We've hired the space for the afternoon to film and do some photos for Beetle Spoof. Lewis and Phil are currently putting up the leg and borders and the backdrop. And we've got Ash over in the tech desk doing us some nice lighting. So thank you for Doncaster Little Theatre for letting us hire your space. Beautiful space, amazing shows as well. If you ever are in Doncaster and have something to do, come on. For mother. So hands in the air. Scary, freaky. Let's do some clown positions. Remember that you are like a comedy villain, anti-hero. Yeah, and try and you're scary. Close up front. Yeah, that's nice. Chin up.
I'm gonna jump in. You still, yeah, stay forward.
Chin up. Yeah.
Forward,
It's showtime! I'm trying my character work. Woo! Yeah. Go for it. Come on.
Oh! It's so dark, I don't know where I am!
He's all naughty and cheeky and anti-hero vibes.
Dum 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 dum.
Dee, 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 dee.
On a date that I can't remember. Bye. That is a wrap on our photo shoot for Beetle Spoof. Tickets are all on sale. We'd love to see you there. We absolutely love our Halloween productions so much because we get to just really throw the rule book out and have a really good time. Stay with us because next we are going to Aberdeen where you'll get to see our auditions, a script read, and I am going to be part of a fundraising for Music for You, which is a charity up in Aberdeen for Sequence of Songs where you'll also get to meet Dame Phil.
We are on our train to Aberdeen for auditions and for the amazing charity event we're going to do for Music for You. And we've got
Yeah. All right.
Phil
Hello?
and Walter somewhere.
Oh, hello.
It's Walter.
Not the time. No, it's
Made it to the Aberdeen Arts Centre. It's a really exciting day today. We have got the auditions for the pantomime Robin Hood at Aberdeen Arts Centre. So we did auditions yesterday. Sorry I didn't manage to get much, but it was the talent in Aberdeen is absolutely amazing.
Far from me.
Well, no, but you're going to see a lot of Phil later. We're rehearsing tomorrow, and then on Saturday we've got our Music for You charity, of which Tailgate has donated in kind £500. So obviously you'll see all the lovely content from that. But today is a script read, so to keep everyone's identity, I'll just keep it on me, but maybe catch a bit of Robin Hood. And speak in rhymes. There's Rabbi Hood, the outlaw good, and Marion, the maid of royal blood. Gia! Beautiful.
Don't you get bored of this all the time? No. Gathering cancelled.
That's a bit on the nose, isn't it? Jesus.
I've adapted it for that reason. We'll see. Boo! Never, you'll miss. Brings out a laptop. You open it once, it goes, let it go. Open it again, let it go. Can't hold it back anymore. Closes it.
It's frozen! God.
You haven't had a husband every year.
No, that's what I'm saying. I've had for Aladdin. I'm sure I had one for Sleeping Beauty. Cinderella, me and Fraser were fighting over. One. Yeah, 4. Start with the difficult questions.
A dress?
Oh, do you like it? I got it for a ridiculous figure.
You can see that.
Oh, you cheeky thing. I'll have you know this frock is from Armani. Salvation Armani.
No, you fool.
That was delicious! Is that my voice? Is that my voice? It's so ridiculous!
Marion and Will Scarlett holding a tin of soup. Have a drink and a pee. We're back for Act 3, 2 side 2. And I was talking to you about For Music for You. And as part of us being 500 for 500, we have donated 100 of our Dame dolls, which Stephanie has and Sarah have worked on these amazing QR codes to say that we are doing Robin Hood at Aberdeen Arts Centre. Right, the calm before the storm. We are getting ready. There, we have kindly been given a hotel room, and Phil is down there. he chose that. I will.
I did.
I will add. I wonder if there's a place I can put it so we can see both of us. No, it's okay. You stay there. I'm gonna track you. Hopefully.
I mean, there's a little where the crown's on.
No, there we go.
Sit on that.
No, don't you worry. That's all good. Because now, there we go. We can see both of us. Because are you okay on the vlog?
Yeah, perfectly fine.
So Phil, this is your first time in the Tailgate vlogs.
It isn't.
Introduce yourself.
Yes, I'm Phil. I am the Aberdonian Dame. I was recently on tour with these guys for Halloween Panto 3 last year as well. That was my first time touring in ages, to be truthful.
How did you find it?
Really good. Really, lots of very interesting venues, going from something that was like the Majestic down to like Neath.
Yeah,
it was good. It was good. It was nice to go to these different venues and see them all.
We really do see a huge variety, like the Spa Pavilion that seats 1,000, and then, as you say, Neath that has about 50, I think, in that amazing little venue. But I think you'll agree that each show we do, really, like, there isn't a better one.
No.
So, how did you get in? How did you become a gator?
Well, I had finished drama school in 2016 and moved back up here because London's expensive, especially when you're self-represented. And I took jobs working in Dundee for a physical theatre company down there. And they kind of were moving on in a different direction, doing all female productions, which totally fine with that. It was a natural progression. I hold no grudges. No, I generally don't. So I was just on Creative Scotland in Spotlight looking for jobs, and it was Creative Scotland where I found the audition. And I was always kind of like told at drama school, if you're applicable for like several parts in a casting call, just apply for one and then say you'll do the rest.
100%.
So that's why I applied for Abanazar.
A banana?
A banana. And then obviously you messaged back within like 10 minutes. I was like, oh my god.
Males in the industry are, they're fewer and far between, especially in places like up here, which is why the recent auditions were so interesting, because we had so many strong males coming. Was it your first time ever doing Dame when you did Aladdin in 2019?
Yeah, it actually was. So I'd done a couple of school pantos before, but I'd been the king in that. When I did my stint with Scottish Youth Theatre, we started doing, I think we were one of the first to start doing interactive Christmas shows aimed at 3 to 7 year olds.
Nice.
So I was the king in The Beauty of Sleeping Wood, which was obviously just Sleeping Beauty. We did The Puddock and the Princess, which was the frog prince, so I was the puddock.
What's a puddock?
It's Scottish variation on a frog.
No way!
Yeah, so,
I love that.
So I was the frog and the prince in that, and then the last...
And would everyone know that?
No.
Would everyone in
Everyone
Scotland
in
know what a
Scotland.
puddock
Would
is?
everyone know I was a puddock? No, everyone...
Comment below if you think, because I'm really interested in local stories for local areas. So, would you like to see Puddock and the Princess at Aberdeen Arts Centre? There's an amazing one in the Customs House in South Shields. Did the Lambton Worm, which was a panto, but it's their story. It's for South Shields, for Newcastle. So, yeah. Sorry, carry on.
Yeah, and then I did the Ugly Duckling. That was the Easter show. We branched from Christmas to Easter.
Cute.
So I was the Rooster.
The ugly. Okay, yeah.
No, not the Ugly Duckling. I was not the Ugly Duckling this time. I was the Rooster, and the Farmer as well. And then that's when I moved on to like Dundee College and that. So it'd been about 9 years since doing any form of panto or Christmas show. Between finishing that and starting with you guys.
How does Josie find you being Dame?
I think she finds it fine. She finds it hilarious. I don't think in my... If you asked... Oh God, I graduated 9 years ago.
Yeah.
So if you asked Phil from 9 years ago, just graduated, what do you think you're going to do? Acting wise, like teaching and being a dame probably wouldn't have been top there.
100%.
I think if you asked Josie that as well, she would have been like, I don't think I'd be going out with someone that does this, but she loves it. She also loves as well the fact that for Aladdin, I had to borrow some of her stuff. So
yes.
I was in Kat Von D. I was in Kat Von D. Widow McTwanky was bougie.
Yeah, she was. Oh my gosh, I'll never forget your entrance at the... I think it was your first entrance in Act 2. Oh, I'm fancy!
My fancy, yes! Oh!
And you had those really high silver shoes on.
Killed me. But that was good practice, because I don't think I've ever had... a worse heel to wear.
No, and the best thing... Oh, I don't know, you weren't keen on the ones from Cinderella.
Face cream. Face cream, or Dear Little Birdie, like having to reapply makeup after getting foam in the face.
Do you know what? I was really lucky with Dear Little Birdie. It always seemed to just be able to kind of... No, sorry, we didn't do Dear Little Birdie. The ice cream routine from Snow Queen. If anyone did get on my face, I was able just to either hand off the most of it and pat the rest.
You didn't have Sarah aiming for my face.
Sarah Ord. The egg! As we came out of COVID, Stephanie Walls directed a radio play called Easy Money, and Sarah Ord played the disgruntled. No, that's not the right word. The trodden, the forgotten wife. Is that fair to say?
Yeah, that's fair to say.
Who was obsessed with making sure everyone had enough for lunch until she overboiled the egg. Forgot the egg?
Yes.
Yeah, the line was, the egg! Do you all find that you have phrases that you say and no one will get them still? And maybe the people that even said them won't remember that they said them, but they just stay with you? We watched a play in the Fringe. It was by the Hungry Bitches, and they did a version of Dorian Gray. And within that show, one character at one point just was trying to fill some time, and so just went, bit of whisper, bits of whisper. And so we can't ever say anything different. That's our phrase whenever we give it Officer Chocolate, me and Phil. Bits of whisper.
When a lot of the photos and that was done far away.
Oh my gosh, your beauty spot is getting bigger
I know.
and bigger.
I know.
Where is he? Phil, show your beauty spot.
Look at me. Love me. Mama.
Do you love me now, mama?
Yeah, no, it is getting bigger, I won't lie.
And we'll scare the living daylights right out of this town.
The opening teacher, music for you will feature. I will scare the living daylights right out of this town. And that was lovely, Dame Phil. And I was only here to save Aberdeen Arts Centre, and I'm popping back down south. Oh, no, come on, everyone wants to hear you
first section of Music for You, sequin for songs, done. We did it. Phil, can I?
Yay, we did it! My
So
voice went up.
we look so decent. I got some words wrong on the song, and Phil saved me. It was good. And everyone seems to be in a great mood and giving, which is really important.
Let's be in a giving mood as well.
Yeah, absolutely. So we are back in the dressing room. We're going to do a costume change and get back out there. Oh, what's on my chin? There's something on my chin.
Chicken.
That's it. We finished Sequins for Song 2. Thank you so much to Stephanie for asking us to do it again. We've loved supporting Music for You. It's been a bit of a weird vlog, this one. So we did a bit of Beetle Spoof, and we've been to Aberdeen, and we did some scenery stuff. I hope you've had a good time. If you have, please do like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Bye, Gators. Bye, bye. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye now.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye.